We're talking, of course, about the trial of 4 Rio Tinto employees in China, seeming to be over, at least with this trial, with a novel twist. And Bloomberg's Stephen Engle reports from Shanghai.
The trial didn't even last the full 3 days as the gavel went down midday on the final closed-door session without a verdict being announced. In an interesting twist, though, Bloomberg News has learned that the defense is asking judges to question a Chinese steel billionaire over payment to one of the defendants. Prosecutors claim the chairman of Rizhao Steel, Xinhua, paid $9 million to one of the accused. Now, the defendant's lawyer says it was a loan that was repaid, not a bribe. The billionaire Du was never called to testify. The company is not commenting today. Australian national Xinhua, who headed up Rio Tinto's iron ore unit here in China, and 3 of his mainland co-workers are charged with bribery and infringing commercial secrets. State media is reporting the men allegedly received more than $13 million in bribes to secure iron ore supplies and also obtained commercial secrets from steel mills through bribes and other, quote, unacceptable means. Now, Xinhua has admitted guilt to some of the bribery allegations, but reportedly also has contested some of the other charges in court.
China has its own stance on things, and if, the government is always right, and, if it believes the guy breaks the law or something, then the guy breaks the law. Simple as that.
The lack of transparency of the judicial process here in China has frayed diplomatic relations over the 9 months since Hu's arrest, but it hasn't seemed to affect business ties as China continues to buy Australian iron ore and other commodities.
This case has been going on for quite a while. We've been continuing to act normally. We've seen no change in our relationships with our suppliers or with senior officials in China.
Lawyers say prosecutors are seeking prison sentences of between 5 to 15 years for the bribery counts alone. At least one of the 4 men also pleaded guilty to the charges of infringing state secrets. He says a verdict and any subsequent sentencing may not be handed down for another month. Reporting from outside the Shanghai #1 Intermediate People's Court, Stephen Engle, Bloomberg News.